What's going on, everybody? Arrow here. We're back with another video. Today a pretty big article was written in the news section about the trophy rework, so I just wanted to kind of go through it, give you all my thoughts on it as a high-level trophy pusher, and just kind of see what kind of changes you guys can expect coming in the next update. So there's a lot of stuff here, so bear with me. They start off by explaining some of the problems with the current system, saying that it's complex and not fun. The rewards suck, which I would agree with. The amount of bling is like you get barely anything. And it discourages players from using their favorite brawlers once you get too high trophies. I will agree, it's a bit difficult. If I just want to hop into a match with my Meg right now, it's at like 1300 trophies. Not that Meg's my favorite, but just as an example. And matchmaking times are very long at high trophies. This I can also agree with. Alright, and some of their goals here are to make the system a little bit more clearer, make it more welcoming to casuals, but still give the ladder warriors like myself something to work for, and make it more rewarding and engaging, and remove the friction from high trophy brawlers. So I think those are all good goals to have, and so let's see what they decided on with fixing all that. So, I know a lot of people were joking about this, but they are actually adding more tiers. That's right, they're going all the way to tier 50 here. So, once you hit 1,000 trophies, you're going to hit this thing called a max tier. And basically, every 20 trophies, you're going to get a new tier now. Trophy gain and loss, they said they'll be adjusting it, so I guess you may not gain as many trophies, I don't know quite yet, per game. And you'll also only start losing more trophies than you win after 1100 trophies. So basically right now, that mark is at 800 trophies. Once you are in the 800 range, you gain 7, lose 9. So they're saying that's not going to happen until 1100 trophies. It's kind of crazy in my mind, but we'll see how it works out. It says the duration of the trophy season is going to be as long as the Brawl Pass season, so we're not going to have those bi-weekly resets. Or whatever it is now. I think it's bi-weekly. And here's a big thing though. Every single month after the trophy reset, your brawlers are going to get set back to 1,000 trophies. No matter how high above 1,000 you go. So, I mean, for me right now, that was a little bit scary to read because, well, we'll look at my brawlers later, but I have like, 30 something rank 35s right now, and they're all going to just get reset back to 1,000 trophies. Like, that's hours of time that I've put into that. So they do have a little bit of something to address that later, but we'll keep going for now. So what happens when you reach 1,000 trophies? Basically, when you get to 1,000 trophies, you get the max tier, and then you're put into like a max, matchmaking pool, right? Trophies you get after 1,000 will still be counted, but they'll become something called season trophies, I guess a new currency almost, and that will help you progress towards the new item, the trophy box, which actually seems pretty interesting. We'll get into that more later. A base level trophy box unlocks for everyone who has at least 1,500 total trophies. Shouldn't be hard, and you can progress it further with brawlers above 1,000 trophies, which again shouldn't be as hard as 1,000 trophies is nowadays, because basically I think 1,100 trophies is going to be like the new 800 trophies, which is kind of crazy. So you guys are going to be able to get some of these, even if you're not that great at the game or not like a high level trophy pusher. Alright, so let's get into this. This is probably the most exciting thing about this article, is this trophy box thing here. So, any trophies you gain above 1,000 are now going to be converted to season trophies, and that will start leveling up your trophy box. There's going to be 5 levels of your trophy box: small, big, mega, omega, and ultra. And the bigger the box, the more rewards you get. Tier upgrade rewards are removed, so like whenever you get to a new tier nowadays, you get a little bit of, I don't even know what you get. It's been a long time since I got tier rewards, like bling or XP, something like that. They're taking those out. They're going to put them all, I think, into these trophy boxes, basically. And they're mainly cosmetics. It does give you a guaranteed skin, which is nice, depending on your level of the box, and can even have mythic, legendary, or hypercharged skins and gems, which again, that's pretty cool because those are a little bit harder to get in the game without paying money for. So let's look at this graphic. It shows it a lot better. So basically, if you have 0, I guess once you get to 1,000 trophies on a brawler, you get the basic one or something. I'm not exactly sure. And that comes with like 6 rewards, a free rare skin, and that's about it. And I guess you have some chances at other stuff. But at that highest tier, you're gonna have to have 3,000 of the trophies. I guess season trophies is what they call them. But you're guaranteed an epic skin with a chance at legendary and hypercharged skins, which I'm pretty excited for because you can't buy those with bling currently. So you have to purchase them with gems or real money. So that's a kind of fun way that you might be able to get legendary skins in the game for free if you're a high level pusher. Or, I mean, you don't even really have to be that high level of a pusher. If you just push 30 of your brawlers up to that 1100 mark, which is kind of like pushing to 800 nowadays, you can get this high level box. So I'm excited to see. Also, I'm hoping that they'll bring back the hypercharged buzz skins and put them in this box, because I don't have all of those from the Godzilla event. But that's just me personally. I'm wanting that. Alright, so they're saying, isn't it grindy to get there? Yes, it is a little grindy to get the high boxes, but you get more rewards, basically is what they're saying. Alright, here's another big one, matchmaking. So, you know, right now if I hop into a match at like 1200 trophies, I have to wait a couple minutes to get into a match. So they want to try to basically change that, fix that. Now, matchmaking will consider brawler trophies and will try to match players with similar trophy count. After 1,000 brawler trophies, players will all be in the same matchmaking pool, which would help with matchmaking times. Now, this was kind of exciting to me as a high-level trophy player, especially now that 1100 plus is going to be the new 800, right? So if any Joe Schmo gets up to 800 and starts playing, they're going to get matched against me if I'm at 1500. It doesn't really matter. So I think this will make trophy pushing a lot easier for high-level trophy pushers, but at the same time, those trophies are only going to be temporary, so we'll just have to see. I don't know, but it was kind of exciting. Hopefully matchmaking will be faster. There was a glitch a little while ago where matchmaking was broken and you could just run into just about any team, and I pushed probably 3 rank 35s in like 1 or 2 days when that glitch was going on. So if it's going to be anything similar to that, I think we'll be able to push pretty fast once you're over that 1,000 trophy mark. Alright, they're also taking away underdog after 1,000 trophies, so it doesn't matter if you're at 1,000 trophies and you get put against somebody with 2,000 trophies, you're not getting underdog, sorry. And they're taking away win streaks in the way they are now. They're going to be tied to individual brawlers, which is going to be a little different. You're not going to be able to push those high win streaks like people have on their profiles right now. I think the highest one's in the 4,000s. That's never going to happen ever again. So that's going to be kind of a legacy thing. I think I have a 47 on my account right now. I don't know if I'll get higher than 47. I might be able to on just one brawler push, but it'll be kind of hard. So we'll see how people are liking that. I think people probably won't like it as much, as I mean, it's less trophies for us, but again, trophies aren't going to matter as much, so we'll just see. It will keep that highest win streak on your profile, though, if you're worried about that. Alright, and so that means pros and casuals will all be in the same pool after 1,000 trophies. Yes. But it's also trying to say that the number of pros and high-level pushers are much smaller than any average Joe who's going to get 1,000 trophies. Because, again, 1,000 trophies is going to be like the 700 range of right now. So it's going to be easy to get 1,000 trophies, I think. Alright. We're getting into the next section of leaderboards. So this one's probably going to apply more to those pros and pushers like myself. There's going to be a seasonal leaderboard that gets reset every season, and an all-time leaderboard that tracks, you know, the highest of all time on a specific brawler. Each time you make it into the top and enter the seasonal leaderboard, you get a prestige icon for your profile. That icon then features a number that increases each time you place in the top with that brawler. So that's a little confusing. They do have another picture, and so at the bottom there you can see season prestiges. So I guess that means this guy got into the seasonal leaderboards 25 times, you know. So I guess it shows that he's a pusher in that regard. I'm not super huge on this change. I don't know if that's going to necessarily motivate me to want to push trophies or not, but it exists, and it's better than having nothing. So what about the previous trophy records? They're still going to be there. They're going to be in the all-time leaderboards until they get smashed, because I think they're going to get absolutely blown out of the water now that everybody's going to be in the same matchmaking pool in 1,000 trophies. So that is a bit unfortunate, I'm not going to lie. For those people who pushed, 1,500 to 2,000 trophies on something, your records are going to get broken pretty quickly, I'm thinking. All right, here's the next section, previous achievements. So, they just start off by saying, if you have a brawler at rank 35, and you might be wondering if it's all in vain, the answer is partly, but your achievements will last forever. That does not necessarily fill me with joy, being someone who has 30-something rank 35s. They do say the players that have at least one rank 35 will get a unique pin. So, yay, we get a pin. And then if you have at least 10, you get an exclusive title, only available for legacy players who are achieving this before the rework. That is cool. I can show that off in my profile and everything, and I probably will. But I just wish there was like something a little more. I don't know. So it also says your all-time high will be taken account into this. So if you've had brawlers at tier 35 in previous seasons, but now they've dropped down, it's count your 35 there. Like I think my Miko has 35, but it's like 1,000 trophies right now. And then the number of brawlers you've had at tier 35 will also be marked on your profile. So this is another thing that will stay on your profile forever. Just showing how many rank 35s you had before this major update. So it also says the first trophy season reset after the update. Every brawler above 1,000 trophies is reset back to 1,000. That is going to be brutal. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be 30-something brawlers getting reset back. Well, all my brawlers are above 1,000. And for anybody really above, I think there's 84 brawlers in the game now. So anybody above like 84k, if on average you have 1,000 trophies on everybody, is going to get reset back to the same trophy level. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't want to hate on it too much. I don't necessarily love all these changes yet, but we'll see how it goes. So it says if you have brawlers over 1,000 trophies, you'll already be able to add progress to your trophy box at the end of the season. My trophy box will probably instantly go to the Omega version. Taking into account some of the values mentioned here are not final and may change. As always, they're just trying to give us this information early, and it's not all finalized, but it's mostly going to be this. They say some smaller things might still change. But they wanted to put this out there and get everybody's thoughts. So you guys have heard my thoughts. I mean, let's look at my account really quick. Excuse me. So you can see here, I mean, I have plenty of rank 35s. Every single one of these brawlers is going to get reset down to 1,000 trophies, which is going to be, from what I read, the equivalent of around 700 trophies as far as how difficult it's going to be to get there. So I do have a couple brawlers down here that are under 1,000 trophies that I'll need to tap back up before the end of the update. That's not what I was looking at. Also, my profile, I got the max win streak here. That's going to stay, but it probably is not going to increase from 47. It'd be really cool if I could get it to like 50 or something, just a nice flat number before this update. We'll see if that ends up happening or not. But yeah, I mean, my trophies are probably not going to get higher than 93,000 ever again. I don't know, until there's more brawlers in the game. But that's it for the news for this section. Let me know what you guys think, how you guys are feeling about these updates. Maybe as a casual player, you're rejoicing. This is going to make playing the game a lot easier for you. I'm not the most excited about them, but I'm open to the change and seeing what happens. So let me know what you guys think, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.